Hello. So I want to talk about slack key ukulele, and I'm laughing a little bit to myself because I was just going back over the playlist. So I started a slack key ukulele playlist, did one lesson, had a lot of views on it, and dropped the ball and totally forgot to do a second lesson or third or anything else. And I even said in there next week we'll be talking about, and wow, what a long week it's been because it was months and months ago. So here I am doing lesson number two. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see there I have certain playlists. Some of them are instrument builds, banjo lessons. There's some other theology lessons and things like that in there too. Um, but there's one for slack key ukulele, and that's the one I'm working on, and we're adding to that. Lesson one's in there now, and we're going to lesson. This will be in there after I upload it, and you'll be able to work your way through all those lessons and learn to play slack key ukulele. And it's not very hard, and so that's the good news. Now, just as a side note, I'm not much for commercials, but sometimes people are like, well, what kind of ukulele should I get? I don't know that it matters a lot, but I'll tell you about this one. This is really a well kept, I think maybe too well kept of a secret. It's a very good deal. Um, it's got a solid wood top, which really helps with the tone. This is a tenor ukulele, a little bigger, easier to finger, tends to have a deeper tone. This is made by Donner, and it came in a ukulele package. I just looked up this morning for a friend of mine on Amazon. Came with a case, a strap, a tuner, picks, maybe even a little book. $69. And so I don't think you're going to get a much better deal. It's got a nice little arch back, so it puts out good sound. Onboard electronics with the tuner built in. Really a well set up instrument. I like this one because I don't feel like there's a tremendous investment here, and I've taken on bike trips and backpacking trips and all kinds of stuff. Getting ready to leave tomorrow to take it to Mexico with me, so it's easy as a carry-on, etc. So that's my story on that. Now let's talk about the lead-in chords. We're working on two new chords we're adding. If I were to review what we did last week, months and months ago, maybe a year ago, your open C chord, and then we add the second chord is going to be an F, and that's on the 5th fret with your first finger. And then the 7th fret is a G chord, and we played the whole song Amazing Grace that way. Now, if we develop the song Amazing Grace a little more, we can use some accidental chords, and I call them lead-in chords, these particular chords. And the first one's going to be a C7, and that's one finger, and we put it here on the first string. You count from here up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and first string, 3rd fret. That sounded like a C7 there, and that leads into our F chord. And the other chord we're going to learn is a D chord, and that's you just go up 2 frets, 1, 2, right? You put your finger, you bar your finger right behind the 2nd fret, and there's your D, and that leads into your G chord. And if we just add those two chords to the song, we get a little more flavor. And so we're going to do the song, and I'm going to put the chords on the screen, hopefully in the right spots for you, and you can see what we're doing, and I'll just work my way through that. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. That's it. And, second verse, same as the first, right? 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appeared the hour I first believed. So that's two verses right there. If we go back to the first verse and I were to talk my way through the chords, it'd be like this. Amazing grace, go to the G7. How sweet, go to the F. The sound back to the C. That saved a wretch, go to the D chord leading to the G. Like me. Then go back to the C. I once was lost, go to a C7. But now F, I'm found. Back to C. Was blind, but then the G. Now I see, and finish with the C. And basic, I'm not trying to do anything too fancy. I'm strumming just an up and down strum to keep the beat or the rhythm, and make it simple. You could just, I tend to just bunch my fingers up. Sometimes I pick on accident when I'm doing these videos. Don't mean to, but I'm used to doing that. And but you could just use your thumb. You could use your finger. And sometimes you just thumb and finger, So I often will just strum with my index finger too. Sometimes I use my thumb and I use both. Then I just let all my fingers slap it. It just, well, if it sounds okay to you and you're getting the right beat, just keep doing that. You'll develop over time. Don't expect too much too soon. A few minutes a day, 15 minutes a day of practice, and it's amazing what you can do. So get comfortable, over the next week or so with those positions, and get where you can play through the song without a lot of struggle, and then go to the next lesson if there is one. I'm going to try to get that taken care of. So hope you enjoyed that and that it's helpful to you. The Lord bless you, and we'll see you next time.